What's up, guys? My name is Matthew Gula.
And I'm Chinky Naagas, and we are back again for another solid episode of Be My Guest.
You already know how it works. 3 participants are invited to dance a piece choreographed by one of them, and it's up to you guys to guess who you think the choreographer might be.
But before we move on, let's just have a quick recap on what happened on the last Be My Guest episode.
Sheesh! Oh my gosh! What a way to kickball change the tempo and groove to the piece.
I know, right? Coach Mix, Kuya Awi, and Ate Samji gave us all such a hard time on guessing who the real choreographer is.
I agree. So if you haven't seen the house episode yet, just click the link in the description below and you can watch it in your very own house.
Good one, Matthew. But before we present our participants for tonight's episode, we would like to thank our sponsors. This episode was brought to you by LSDC Street in partnership with the Boba Dude.
Serving you guys 100% pure and authentic, dairy-free homemade milk tea, all of which are made with passion and care and are sure to satisfy your milk tea cravings. Now, let us introduce the group and participants for today's episode.
Our participants will be dancing Sprack, which is a dance full of hard-hitting movements.
True that! And these solid dancers are none other than Coach Dustin Bernardino, Kuya Diego Aviles, and Kuya Paolo Piups Deluria. Well, I don't know about you, Chinky, but these Be My Guest episodes have been getting better yet harder every time.
Oh my gosh, same thoughts, Matthew. And I swear this episode is gonna be so good because our participants surely have been practicing their dance moves. Badoom.
Chinky. But I have to agree. And I'm sure our viewers are just as excited as we are. So let's kick off this episode and start the guessing.
For this episode of Be My Guest, we are going to be
Okay, so while Chinky is over there vibing, let me tell you what's gonna go down in today's episode. Sprack just makes you want to release all your energy and feeling through dance.
But of course, despite all the feeling and energy, all the movements in this dance are still in control. This is something all our participants in this episode know, like our first guest. He is a member of the A-Team and the Musketeer PH. Introducing Coach Dustin Bernardino.
Hello, Dustin Bernardino, aka J-Side, Alfuse, 50 Spectre. Yun, may kodigo ako Ayun, Team's co-founder and head choreographer of Autonomicus Crew, choreo pool of A-Team, Musketeer PH, and Hybrids of Freedom, coach of PLM, Scholars Dance Incorporated, and San Beda, Basilea. Yeah. Right now, choreography ako. Syempre, yung specialty ko is scrub. Hindi ko din alam kung joke. Yan, specialty ko. At first, nung narinig ko yung project, sobrang excited na agad ako. Kasi meron akong mindset as a choreographer, kapag meron akong pino-choreo, gusto ko ako lang yung magaling. So, kahit na sobrang galing yung student ko, hindi pwedeng mas magaling siya sa akin. Tapos, as a student naman, meron din akong mindset na mas gagalingan ko pa kaysa dun sa nag-choreo. So, nung narinig ko yung project, sa part ko, sobrang interesting niya. Kasi nga, yun dun sa mind ko. Set ko na yun. Kay Yups and kay Dieg, sobrang salamat sa experience mo. Sobrang fun nung nangyari. And sana mahulaan nila kung sino nag-choreograph. Or hindi.
Sipping on my lean, syrup on that syrup, how you mean? I said I'm sipping on that lean, I said I'm sipping on that lean. Came through with my team, sipping on that lean. Came through with a cream, sipping on my lean, syrup on that syrup, how you mean? I said I'm sipping on that lean, I said I'm sipping on that lean. Came through with my team, sipping on that lean. Came through with a cream, sipping on my lean, and I'm with my team, sipping on my lean, and I'm with my team. I said I'm sipping on my lean, and I'm with my team, sipping on my lean, and I'm with my fucking team. I said I'm sipping.
Oh my gosh, I just want to go dance right now. Watching Coach Dustin's run just makes you want to go sprack.
Ghost rap? Oh my gosh, sige nga, sample nga. Wala.
No. It's okay, now we go. Okay, enough. No autographs, please.
Moving on to our second participant in this whole episode, he has been dancing for roughly 10 years and was a former member of Claret Hataw. He is a current senior member in LSDC Street, and this is no one other than Kuya Diego Aviles!
Sup, I'm Diego. I've been dancing for roughly around 10 years. I started off as a little b-boy back when I was 10 years old. It wasn't until my first year in high school when I started to try out choreography as well as other styles of street dance. And it was in that time when I was a part of Claret Hataw, my high school team, as well as A team for a little while in that same year, that made me really want to immerse myself more in that dance community of choreography and competing teams. Much of my growth in dance around that time in high school, I'd say, came from a lot of my experiences with the Alliance. It was a lot of the exposure that I got in different competitions, as well as the trainings that gave me opportunity to try out different techniques as well as styles that I wouldn't often find in my high school team. It was in my time in college when I joined La Salle Dance Company Street, and I think this is where I started to want to be more self-aware as well as focus on the foundation of the things I'm doing, so that I have more of an understanding as well as justice for what I'll be performing on stage. I don't want to say that I have a favorite style because I kind of appreciate everything that I've tried in their own way. A lot of people would recognize me as a b-boy, and when it comes to choreography, a lot of hard-hitting stuff and fast types of choreography. Like every time I got to try and choreograph again, I've been trying to switch it up a bit more while still maintaining that Jego type of flavor. You know what I mean? So, go-to styles as of now have been popping. I'm not that good yet, but that's what I've been trying to practice lately, as well as house for every now and then. A lot of my most memorable choreographies were in my time in street, or every time I got to make something for the team. All of them were all memorable in its own way. Apart from street, one of the most memorable was when I choreographed to this song called Higher in Group Central. It was just such a memorable choreography, memorable experience because this was my first time to teach like a large group of people. There was like over 40 people taking that class, and it was just such a nice feeling to see their own take on my choreography, and it was just a really nice thing to see. It was just so exciting to see how game people we invited were to participate in this project. Everyone we invited was super game and willing to join this little experiment of ours. I say experiment because it's like to see more on how well people can associate you with your style, with that type of vocabulary, and how well these dancers that we put together can make something their own, even if it's not theirs. And yeah, I just can't wait to see how it's all gonna turn out. To my group mates, Kuya Pupes and Kuya Dust, I already know whether or not this is my choreography, you guys are gonna kill it, and people are gonna think it's yours.
Sipping on my lean, syrup on that syrup, how you mean? I said I'm sipping on that lean, I said I'm sipping on that lean. Came through with my team, sipping on that lean. Came through with the cream, sipping on my lean, syrup on that syrup, how you mean? I said I'm sipping on that lean, I said I'm sipping on that lean. Came through with my team, sipping on that lean. Came through with the cream, sipping on my lean, and I'm with my team. Sipping on my lean, and I'm with my team. I said I'm sipping on my lean, and I'm with my team. Sipping on my lean, and I'm with my fucking team. I said I'm sipping.
Wow. Oh my gosh. When we mentioned hard hitting a while ago, Kuya Diego did not hold back. That was practically Super Saiyan mode.
I couldn't agree more. Hold up, musicality, check. Technique, check. And did I mention strength? Check. Ding, ding, ding. This episode has got me guessing for sure.
And I'm so sure that our audience feels the exact same way, man. So, be our guest and participate.
But wait, before you guess who the choreographer is, we have one last participant in store for you all. He was a former member of LaSalle Green Hills Air Force back in high school and has trained with legit status. He joined LSDC Street in his first year of college and became a member of the choreo pool. Give it up for Kuya Paolo Piops Deluria!
Hi, my name is Paolo Deluria. I guess I can start with my dancing background. Started dancing competitively during high school. I was a member of LSGH Air Force. Woo! Let's go! Air Force, Air 1. Learned up so much from Coach Vimy there, and I ended up joining Legit Status after and competing in Worlds with Legit Status under Coach Vimy. After that, during college when I got into DLSU, immediately naisip ko, kailangan ko sumali ng LSDC Street. So, from my very first year up to my last year, I was a member of LSDC Street. From just a regular member to I ended up becoming choreo pool. So very grateful, very thankful for that experience. Shout out to Coach. One of the most memorable first choreographies I made was for LSDC Street. It was for a competition na the song was I like big butts and I cannot lie. Yung OG version bago pa yung Nicki Minaj version. So medyo patawan na memorable na segment, and I guess yun yung time na I really got to experiment on, instead of just dancing, you have to entertain and be as artistic as possible with what you're doing, because people sometimes lock in dancing as just dancing, but it's so much more than dancing. It can be an art form, an expression, and that's why that was one of those moments na unlock na parang, oh, so it's not just about being the strongest or having the nicest technicalities and stuff. It's also about showing the audience that you're having a good time so they can have a good time. It's been a while since I started dancing again, except this 2020, the pandemic. So I started taking a lot of online classes. So that's why when I was invited to this, I was really excited because of course, naisip ko, matetest ko ulit yung skills ko. And also yung dancer mind ko, kung kaya ko pa mag-catch up sa choreography, / maybe kung ako yung gagawa ng choreo, kung kaya ko pa mag-choreograph in that level of difficulty in my mind. So, it was a challenge, but so much fun. And thank you to Street for the opportunity, and hope you guys enjoy. Catch the creator. Bye-bye.
Sipping on my lean, syrup on that syrup, how you mean? I said I'm sipping on that lean, I said I'm sipping on that lean. Came through with my team, sipping on that lean. Came through with a cream, sipping on my lean, syrup on that syrup, how you mean? I said I'm sipping on that lean, I said I'm sipping on that lean. Came through with my team, sipping on that lean. Sipping on my lean and I'm with my team. Sipping on my lean and I'm with my team. I said I'm sipping on my lean and I'm with my team. Sipping on my lean and I'm with my fucking team. I said I'm sipping.
Oh my gosh. Yo. You guys didn't see that. That was like nothing. That was absolutely nothing. I'm just gonna.
No, Shinky. I'm pretty sure we all saw what you're trying to do there. But don't worry, because after watching Kuya Paolo's run, I'm pretty sure that even our viewers at home are trying to learn the choreo.
That is so true, and oh my gosh, thank goodness though that this is our last participant, because as much as I would love more and to see more, it's just so difficult. I'm so confused, like for real, it's just so hard right now.
And that is it for the participants of the 5th episode of Be My Guest. Now, I know you guys enjoyed watching just as much as we did, so I wish you guys good luck on guessing who the real choreographer is.
Good luck indeed, guys, because I know that this episode is gonna be a tough one. But don't worry, you have until this date right here, to keep guessing and to comment down who you think the choreographer is. And till then, feel free to keep watching the videos again and again.
We would once again like to thank this episode's sponsor. This episode is brought to you by LSDC Street in partnership with The Boba Dude.
Serving you guys freshly brewed 100% pure and authentic dairy-free homemade milk tea, all of which are made with passion and care and are sure to satisfy your cravings.
So don't be shy and comment your creative guesses in our comment section down below or on any of LSDC Street's social media accounts on who you think the real choreographer is. And get the chance to win a prize from our sponsor, The Boba Dude.
Sipping on my lean, syrup on that syrup, how you mean? I said I'm sipping on that lean, I said I'm sipping on that lean. Came through with my team, sipping on that lean. Came through with a cream, sipping on my lean, syrup on that syrup, how you mean? I said I'm sipping on that lean, I said Sipping on my lean and I'm with my team. Sipping on my lean and I'm with my fucking team. I said I'm sipping.